This is the 2-Minute Timeout with Joe Shuda on WRTA.
Pirates pitcher Rich Hill explains his father's connection to the Pittsburgh Steelers and Penn State.
Yeah, he was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers and went to Brown University. He was a captain at Brown. And, at the time, men were still eligible to get drafted for the service. So he was drafted into the Army after he went to Brown and, never got to play in the NFL because of the draft into the service. Obviously, hearing stories from his former teammates and when I was much younger, and also other players that he had coached, because he was a football coach for quite a while, and with that, hearing the stories of his tenacity or his intensity, the way he would go about playing and or coaching was inspiring because, I never got to see that obviously firsthand, and to be able to hear it and hear some really, really great stories about the way he went about his business was something that hopefully I can continue on here and into my own part of my game.
Paterno connection?
Yeah, Joe Paterno. So Joe and his brother, actually, and my dad were all on the same team at Brown. And that was back in the late 40s, early 50s, and when nobody wore face masks. So it was a different era, and it was a different way to play football. But, it was very interesting to obviously see the career path that Joe had and the success that he had at Penn State. And, my dad always spoke very highly of him, and the same with Joe in response to my dad.
That's your 2-Minute Timeout. I'm Joe Shuda.